Hello, everybody. Hello, Tater Dom. Happy New Year to you, sir. Thank you for joining. This is a random time, a bit earlier than usual. And it's Friday. I've been trying not to do this on Fridays because I know there's a lot of other streams on Fridays. People that I like. So I've been trying not to do it on Fridays, but I kind of like doing it on Fridays. So I don't know. Might get back to Thursday at some point, but today is Friday. We're doing it Friday. I got home from work and I started drinking. And I was thinking to myself, if I drink like from now throughout the evening and then I live stream, then I'm gonna be trashed by the time we get to the live stream. So I bumped up the live stream and I bumped back my dinner. So this is a blind on an empty stomach, my favorite kind of blind. Oh man. Alright. These pores keep getting bigger. Does that look even? Cheers, Charles. Does my thing work? Can I display comments? Maybe not. I think this one needs a little bit more. This is the right, yeah, okay. Oh, Lord. What is going on with the copy link? We're doing this live. Fixing the thing. Wait, what the hell, man? It should be working. Wait, my whole thing is screwed up. There we go. Ah, that's what it was. Okay. Now we can see comments. Empty stomach blind, what could possibly go wrong? Exactly. Mic is low. Shit, man. Every live stream is a struggle. I gotta get a tech guy or something. Is the volume better? YouTube live control. What the hell is this doing? Alright. I'm struggling here, guys. Hellcat, let me know if the mic is better. And Porky, what's up? Tyler, my people. I love you guys. I love you all so much. Alright. It does feel weird with no Thursday night football, but there was no Thursday night football yesterday. So, I'm not really missing anything. It's playoffs, man. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna move the mic closer to me and you guys are just gonna see it. Oh, somebody... Alright, tell me if that's better. I think one of my kids changed the setting. Let me know, Hellcat. Let me know. Alright, so what we're doing, we are blinding the 2024 Maker's Mark releases. Based on a... Phil was encouraging me to blind the Lost Recipe and the Cellar Aged. Larkin can hear me. Hellcat, I think you're the... Dude, you gotta get your ears checked, brother. It was a directional thing, though. They did, My kids messed with it. It's pretty... I don't know, the volume looks like it's pretty good. I was gonna blind the Cellar Aged and the Lost Recipe. I figured I would add the Heart Release. My problem with blinding the Cellar Aged against anything... Oh my god. More volume problems. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna talk while I try and fix the sound. My problem with blinding the Cellar Aged against other stuff is that the Cellar Aged has such a distinct flavor profile that it's like... It's blatantly obvious what it is. Alright, hang on one second. Let's try this. Is that better? Better audio, guys? Is this better or worse? This is a cheaper microphone that I'm now using. But maybe it's louder. In the meantime, let's mix these up. Much better. Okay. You're right, Rem. I might look like a dumbass after this. Such a blatantly obvious flavor profile, and then I will totally get it wrong. The first mic, yeah, the first mic is far from me, but it's the same setup I always use. And it's usually fine unless I like lean way back. Usually. But I don't know. I don't like doing the I don't like the lav mics for the live streams. Alright. Yeah, that would be a good idea, Porky. I don't have a Lazy Susan, though. And they're hard to find because they're all just laying around, not doing anything. Stupid. Those damn Susans. Alright. Actually, these first two smell a lot more similar than I was expecting. This one's just kind of muted. Wouldn't be a live stream if I didn't spill. Alright, should I switch back? Yeah, that's true. Lazy Susans will definitely work with 2 glasses. Alright, now my HVAC is on. Let's try this. Is this better? Oh my god. Hello. I'm not gonna talk like that all night. Yes, sir. It is there was a setting, but I corrected it. It should be directional now. I gotta get better stuff, man. Maybe this year we'll get better mic, better camera. These two are much more similar than I thought they were going to be. I swear to God. The one thing I did just update OBS. Maybe that's it. Advanced audio properties. Oh, I can turn up the volume. Alright. I think this might be better. I'll crank it way up. Okay. If that's not good, let me know. I'm gonna start drinking these. After this, I thought I can read some hate comments and respond to them. I feel like that would be fun. I love a good hate comment. They're the best. This one's good. It's a little bit hot. A little bit hot. But really nice flavor profile. Darker, like coffee or chocolate. See, this one is similar, but it's brighter. It's got more of a punch. It's similar, but glass 2 is kind of like glass 1, but cranked up. Cranked up to 11 or 10, something like that. I started messing with OBS, it's gonna screw up everything. Maybe not. What's everybody else drinking? Let me know. Anybody drinking Maker's Mark? I would love a second palate giving me some feedback. Damn it. Alright. We're just gonna do this. Turn the volume down. Alright, I'll keep the mic close and I will figure it out later. My control panel's not working. I never should have updated this stupid program before I went live. So stupid of me. Anthony, I'm going to let you know in a minute whether I prefer the Lost Recipe to the Maker's Mark Cast Strength. Or the Maker's Mark Cellar Aged, I'm sorry. I have my suspicions, but maybe I'll be wrong. Ooh, Tater Dom's drinking Smoke Eye Hill. Batch 2. Nice. I was just, I was just messing with my Smoke Eye Hill. I got it out for some reason. I was gonna use it for something. And I don't know what batch it is. What the hell batch is this? Is there a laser code? I guess. Although I don't see one. I don't know. It's 131.4 proof. If that makes a difference. Dude, I really like their bottle. I love these Smoke Eye Hill bottles. It's such a sturdy bottle. And the cork. It's a real cork. It's got a lot of weight to it. I love it. Alright, let's get to glass 3. Glass 3. Aussies boy. I don't know how to pronounce this. Eagle Rare, very nice. Old Overhold 11. That's one thing I wish we had in Virginia. We only have the like 4-year Old Overhold. I don't know why. A private select from where, Tim? Where is your private select from? I want to know. What the hell? What is my password? Ugh. Alright. I just can't see. I can't see my YouTube information because because OBS sucks. Actually, OBS is cool, but I don't know. It's throwing me off because I can't see a bunch of stuff. All right, I'm gonna stop whining and power through here. Rem's finishing up a Russell's LLME. Very nice, sir. Cheers, Eric. Eric Porta Maker's Toasted Marshmallow Pick from the distillery. Nice. That sounds awesome. Thank you, Dylan. I agree. It's an awesome blind. I'm enjoying it so far. You're right. Batch 2 is age stated. I did see that. Somebody posted a picture of their Smoke Eye Hill, and it was like it had a 5-year age statement, but I understood that it was, or I thought it was like 8 years old. So, I mean, I guess it's a blend. I guess it's 5-year and 8-year, or I don't know. I don't know. If the whiskey's only 5 years old, maybe you don't need an age statement. But the higher proof is definitely cool. I agree, you should blind them. Let us know which is better. Driving North Carolina for what? What were we talking about? I have a very short memory. Oh, Tim's drinking Piccolos. Nice. And an Elijah Craig Ryder Cup. Hell yeah. Oh, for the old Overholts. Drive to North Carolina. I would. Next time I'm down there, I will pick one up. I don't think I'm gonna make the drive just for the old Overholt. Actually, it's like a 3-hour drive to the North Carolina border. Yeah, so 3 has a totally different nose than the first two. It's a little more subtle, but it's also it's not as dark. It's more vanilla, more caramel. I actually like this one. Tater Dom with the friendly advice. Hit the like button. Thank you, Tater Dom. I always forget to remind people. Anthony's got a Found North Hoverhawk. Nice, dude. Found North is awesome. I am a huge fan. I have not tried the Hoverhawk, though. Dude, I haven't been buying a lot of bottles. Oh, man. Let's go back to 2. Thanks for hanging out, Rem. I'll see you later, dude. Or I'll see you next time. Whatever. Enjoy your family dinner. The nose on glass 2 has to be the best. Definitely most prominent nose here. Yeah, that's good. They're all good. It would make me really happy if Maker's Mark, if they keep the cellar aged, maybe they bump the cellar age to like a 13 year, like a Russell's 13, you know, like Wild Turkey did. If they put out like a shelf 10-year product, kind of like the 1924, like Old Forester did, that would be awesome. Like, let's just say they made the Maker's Mark 101 a 10-year product. That would be awesome. That's like, that might be my favorite whiskey that doesn't exist. I guess it exists in their rick houses. Alright, these two taste similar. This is just turned down. It's not as good as this one. And this is like a different animal. Class 3. This is much more of your traditional bourbon flavors. Like, it's more confectionery. Like brown sugar, cinnamon, vanilla. This is like a little fruitier. It's got more oak. I mean, I'm gonna say this is my favorite, and this might actually be my second favorite. Let's compare these two one more time. How am I gonna finish 3? Oh man, you should have been there when I did the 8 glass blind. 8 was tough. I had to rank all 8 to get my first round of scoring done for my top 5. That was fun. That was too many to blind though. Never do an 8 glass blind. It's just too hard. Oh man. One thing I noticed, probably nobody cares, but one thing I noticed, I always track my sleep. I track my sleep on my Fitbit, and I like to make sure I get a good sleep score. Like, I feel much better the next day if I sleep well. And if my watch tells me that I slept well, like, I guess it's a psychological thing. It makes me feel even better. When I used to have like 1 or 2 drinks, it would really screw up my sleep. But I've noticed that if I have a few drinks every night, that my sleep is not affected. So I'm probably killing myself a little bit faster. But my sleep has been better by drinking a little bit each night, instead of like once or twice a week. But I don't recommend that. I don't recommend. I mean, we should all be doing dry January anyway. I don't know why I'm drinking at all. I really like the back of the palette on glass 1. Front of the palette is hitting me weird this evening. I'm getting like a very slight bitter note. So that might dock some points from glass 1. All right. These are very close. I'm going to put glass 3 in second place, glass 1 in third place, by the slimmest of margins. But glass number 2, I declare the winner. It has been so declared. I'm going to look like an idiot if this is not the cellar aged. Because this did stand out as having the best nose. I did not realize it when I smelled glass 1. I'm kind of glad they popped up in this order, because glass 1, at first, it smelled like the cellar aged, like it was a very similar nose. But then I smelled glass 2, and I was like, all right, that's the same notes, just amplified. And after saying all this, if this turns out to be the lost recipe, then I quit. Cellar aged. Thank God. I'm guessing this is the heart. Yeah. And the lost recipe. Alright, so the 2024 cellar aged is just a very unique flavor profile. It's not a typical Maker's Mark flavor profile. It's not a typical any distillery flavor profile. It kind of smells a little bit like a Willet. I've said that before. Like, it's kind of floral, flowery notes, but also like fruity, and I don't know. It's just very, very distinct. Really stands out. All right. What are we doing now? Let's see. Oh yeah, I had the brilliant idea to read some comments. Anybody want to read some comments? Dude, I would love to get my OBS working properly. Fucking OBS, man. I need a tech guy. If anybody would like to work for Average Joe's Whiskey Incorporated. Actually, I'm not incorporated yet, but we'll get there. If anybody would like to work for Average Joe's Whiskey, I'm sorry, if anybody, but 10% of future earnings could be millions of dollars. You know, you never know. We can do it together. We can blow this thing up. But I need somebody who can set up my live stream. Help me set up my live streams. All right. Let's read some of these comments. Ah, shit. I should have thought to put them on the screen. That would have been a good idea. That would have been a good idea. But can I still... Should I try and do it? No, that's going to be too much of a pain. I'll just read them. You guys will be fine with that. Wasn't giving me the message. Alright, let me catch up with these messages. Is the Lost Recipe considered part of the wood finishing series? No, I don't think so. No, it's not. It was a limited edition. I thought it was a limited edition for Costco. Maybe it's not a Costco exclusive, but it's definitely not part of the wood finishing. It's just got off a 2-month sober stint. That must have been nice. But generally has a pour almost every night. Yeah. Key. If you don't unwind, then you're wound. Right? Cardnotics Anonymous. What up? Can you receive payments and gift cards? Sure. I mean, ABC also accepts cash, just in case you didn't know that. So, cash you can spend at ABC and other places. Whereas the ABC gift cards, I'm pretty sure only ABC accepts them. And Taters. So, I don't know, man. But yes, if you help me with the live streaming and then you want to get paid in gift cards, I will go get you some gift cards, my friend. 100%. Alright, where was I? Dude, there's a lot of... I get a lot of comments that really piss me off. And like, as the content creator, you have the option to delete comments that you don't like, but I never do that because I feel like a douche. Like, if somebody wants to say something, that's... people should be able to see it, right? If you comment... And then I don't want to, like, get in a fight with that person either, because then that's kind of, like, bitchy. So I thought I would take this one opportunity to just go through all of the comments, maybe not all of the comments, go through and just take this time to do it. Not all of them are hate. Most recent video, I posted a video trying to find a koi hill. Didn't go so well. The video is actually not doing as well as I thought it would in this live stream. Alright, yes, so this one guy, I'm not gonna read the usernames. Some of them I might read, but if it's not easily readable, then I won't read it. So this guy, this is a question that I get a lot actually, so I would like to answer this. So when the line was forming in the store where Koi Hill was supposedly about to drop, how was that information initially conveyed to someone? So that question, from what I understand, he's kind of implying that somebody has inside information. And I would like to say that is absolutely not true. In that case, actually in pretty much every case now, when you see a lot of people camped at a store, maybe one or two of them have inside information, but generally people are just putting it together based on stores that have already dropped. They can kind of figure out which stores are next. It's not that difficult. And yeah. So you go to the stores that haven't dropped, like stores start to drop, go to the ones that haven't dropped yet, and then hope that they have the bottle that you want. Easy peasy. This is a great point. What I spent in gas and time, secondary was probably cheaper. I agree with that 100%. It wouldn't have been a good video just driving to DC and paying up. He's making fun of me. Very long, awkward pause. Yeah, that's my thing, man. I like to pause awkwardly when I talk. So what? It is kind of weird, just some of the ABC employees don't take well to questions about drops. So you have to be a little hesitant. You don't have to be, but I'm often a little hesitant when I ask employees about drops. Heart release. Heart release is good, man. Heart release is very, very good. One second. All right. I've gotten this question a bunch of times. It's not really a question, it's more of a comment. I really hope if you guys camp in a store for hours that you actually buy something. A lot of people have told me that. That you can't just hang out and not buy anything. Dude, ABC has gotten so much of my money. It's ridiculous. Like, they really... I don't feel bad about spending time at ABC and not buying anything. I really don't feel bad about it at all. But whatever. Alright. I feel like this is not as much fun as I thought. Reading all these comments. Stupid. I should have planned this out better. Steve, where to find the heart release of 2024? They were everywhere like a few months ago. The heart release actually came out super early this year. Or it was like in the spring. So are you in Virginia or somewhere else? I'm sure ABC has gone through theirs. I don't think they have any more to sell. But they should still be around. And actually, you can probably order one online for a decent price. Let's check. $65. Dude, it looks like you can get these dirt cheap online. Remedy Liquor, $65. That's a great deal. That's like $10 cheaper than ABC. You gotta pay shipping, but that is a hell of a price. That's a legit website too. Remedy Liquor. I ordered a Russell's 15 from them when they had it on sale. It came pretty quickly. What E.H. Taylor are these in the background? Which ones? Those are all, they're the same, I guess. This is single barrel. E.H. Taylor single barrel. And there's, I think there's a small batch behind it. I don't have any barrel proof E.H. Taylor or any rye. The barrel proof ryes have been dropping all over my area, but a lot of people camped out for those. And honestly, the barrel proof rye I don't really want that badly. I would definitely get one if I saw it drop, but that's not a bottle that I'm gonna hunt out really. There are some other bottles dropping right now that I absolutely would love to get my hands on. But barrel proof rye, not super excited about it. Yeah, heart release is good. Very good. Alright, guys, let's crank up the chat. Do you guys have any questions or anything I can talk about? Reading comments is more boring than I thought it was going to be. And we still have a few minutes to kill here. I am going to plan these live streams out better this year. That's my New Year's resolution. Let's try and improve everything. Try and improve the hardware, the planning. YouTube is not receiving enough video to main. Okay, now it is. Jesus Christ, man. No, as far as like the barrel proof rye, I'm sure it's great. There are a lot of really good ryes out there that are not that hard to find. Like the Sagamore 9-year is unreal. The 8-year was unreal. 9-year also phenomenal. I don't know. There's just a bunch of really good ryes. And Buffalo Trace, I don't think carries the same weight in the rye category as it does in the bourbon category. I would take a Sagamore rye almost any day of the week over a Buffalo Trace rye. Or a Brown Foreman rye, I would also take over a Buffalo Trace rye. Any Brown Foreman rye. Pretty much. Anthony's asking what bottles are people excited to hunt. Oh man, Jack Daniel's 14 is the one on my list. When I found out they're releasing it at cask strength, yeah, dude, it's gonna be so good. I didn't know. I thought they might put it out at 107 like they did the 12, or maybe like 115 or something, but if they release it barrel proof and it's like 130 proof 14-year-old Jack Daniels, that's going to be pretty crazy. $14 is kind of a weird number. I know they do the 10 and the 12, so I guess they're just going by twos. But if you're going to put out a 14, you might as well just... I guess they're trying to be different from Wild Turkey. So the last little bit of my cellar age here. That was 3 pretty heavy pours on a empty stomach. Starting to feel it a little bit. I'm gonna have to go eat in a second, guys. This is killing me. Anything else I should drink? I got a bunch of whiskey behind me. I pulled out a lot of these bottles. There's another comment that I got. I released the short on like my top 5 bourbons of the year. Bourbon / Tennessee whiskeys, I should mention, so as I don't piss anybody off calling Jack Daniels or including Jack Daniels with the bourbons. But some guy was complaining that he can't get his hands on any of the 5 bottles, which I do completely understand. Like a few years ago, I wasn't hunting down allocated stuff, and if you just like whiskey and you don't want to spend all your free time looking for bottles, then it is nice to have like a non-allocated list. So I was pulling all of the non-allocated bottles that I really enjoyed in 2024, and this is basically what I came up with, except for the Cellar Age, because that's allocated. The Heart Release was allocated too. So I'm going to turn this into a video sometime soon. Some of these are allocated still, but they're like borderline allocated. Like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is technically allocated, but it's pretty easy to find. So I thought I could put that on there. And then, I don't know, there's a bunch of others. Dude, there's a lot of good whiskey out there. My only problem is that I like the really old, I tend to like the really old whiskey. Like the 12 to 15 plus year. And all that stuff tends to be allocated. Except for like all that stuff pretty much tends to be allocated. Calumet Farm 16 is not allocated. Eric, you did miss the blind. I'm sorry, man. I would do it again, but I need to eat something at this point. Rewind, my friend. Rewind. I will do another blind. I appreciate you guys hanging out on short notice. This is fun, man. What was I gonna say? Yeah, with the short notice, I was worried nobody would show up. So I appreciate you guys, and it's good to know that people will show up on short notice. Maybe I'll just, anytime I want to have a drink, maybe I'll just go live and share it with the world. But AT appreciated the video on the failed hunt. It showed how most hunts go in the state. That is so true. Every hunt is a failure, except for the ones that aren't. But most of them don't go that well. So thank you. I appreciate your appreciation. You're a good man. Eric likes the 46 cast strength, and who doesn't? 46 cast strength is great. The heart release is actually basically the same thing, isn't it? I did compare them at some point. I might have even made a video out of it. But yeah, it's just, this is finished with 10 virgin toasted French oak staves. And the 46 is finished with 10 virgin French oak staves. So These are exactly the same on paper. Alright, well now you're gonna make me do this. Dude, people say wetting the corks doesn't make a difference, but oh, it's a it's a screw top. It's a screw top. No wonder wetting the corks doesn't make a difference in this case. Jesus Christ, man. I've been having a lot of cork trouble lately. Heart Release has toasted staves. Okay, thank you, Daedric. These are not toasted though. Finish with 10 virgin French oak staves. Okay, these are toasted and these are not toasted. Thank you for that clarification. Jesus. I did compare these at some point, but now I just want to try the 46. It does taste... I'm sorry, it does smell... Actually, you know what? This smells more similar to the Pursuit United Double Oaked than I remember. Wetting the screw top can't hurt. It can't hurt. It can make me look stupid though. No, I've broken like 2 corks recently. And every time I pull a cork out, this is an actual cork. Anytime I pull a cork out and it's like it doesn't want to turn, that's how the screw top felt when it turned it the wrong way. But anytime it doesn't want to turn, it just makes me feel like I'm about to break another cork. So I have PTSD from breaking corks. But man, I forgot Makers uses screw tops on most of their bottles. But that is interesting. This 46 cast strength, it does have some of the notes that the Pursuit United Double Oaked has. Like that vanilla cupcake note that's so prominent on the Pursuit United. Crazy, man. The Pursuit United is more prominent, I would say. Actually, you know what? I would kind of like to compare those two. Because Pursuit United Double Oaked is also French oak. They use entirely French oak. Hang on. This one. Oh, dude, you know what? This is probably one of my favorite non-allocated releases of the year. See, alright, here's an example. That cork doesn't want to turn. If you wet the cork, it does feel like it turns easier. I'm going to add this one to my favorite whiskeys of the year. Favorite non-allocated whiskeys of the year. Oh, man. This one smells more buttery. Pretty sure the bottles with the new label have corks instead of screw tops. Really? Did they switch it up? I know they changed the label. They've changed the label like 3 times. Maybe 4 times in the past couple of years. This is a 2302. He's got a 2401. And it's got a cork. That's crazy. If Maker's Mark switched to corks, that's throwing off my equilibrium. I'm not used to that. What is going on, man? Alright, I do want to compare these two. Pursuit United Double Oaked, I feel like it's so interesting the direction that they went with their Double Oaked. It's just really vanilla, really buttery. It does have something in common with the Maker's Mark. 46 cast strength. I think this one's sweeter. Well, I don't know. This one's pretty sweet too. This is like more buttery though. Like really sweet, buttery. Yeah, the Pursuit United is it's different. But if you like the 46 cast strength, I would say that the Pursuit United Double Oaked is going to be right up your alley for sure. For sure. Alright, guys. I gotta eat something. I can't be running the live stream anymore without any food in my stomach. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We'll do this again. Another blind next time, or something else that's even more fun. Maybe I should blind all of the decanter style bottles, because there are so few of them. Or actually, you know what? I have a really good idea. I have an excellent idea for the next live stream, but you're going to have to tune in to find out what it is. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Cheers. I'll see you next time. Good night. Buenas noches.